Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic Lynette here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today to start sharing with you the new collection that I will be releasing on my website. This is the My Story collection. This is the journal, just a little peek ahead, and it is full of pink paper. So this collection is super pink and super pretty. I've shared a little bit on my channel getting ready for this collection. If you missed those videos, I will link it in the description box down below. I shared a live video where I had started creating avocado dyed paper, which is what is happening in this journal. So here it is. I'll just give you a little sneak peek of the journal. I have a larger doily sewn onto the cover here, this really pretty pink trim down at the bottom, and then My Story is what this collection is called. So it is just a super pretty collection full of avocado dyed paper. So yes, I will be sharing everything in the main collection tomorrow here on my channel, which is Friday, also when the kit will be released. The video will post around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and the sale of this collection will happen around noon Eastern Standard Time on the website. So this is not going to be in my Etsy shop. This will be on my website. So that link will be right down below in the description box of this video, and you'll find it there tomorrow. All right, so all of this will also be released at that same time. So I'm just going to go through it real quickly and show you some of the extra items I was able to put together for this collection. First, I just want to say I will be adding a few new little coin envelopes to the shop, and these have just that super cute flourish pattern there. There are 2 ruffles that'll be in the shop, and I just love that sweet little rose pattern and those colors. It's so shabby and so pretty. So here is this ruffle with the sweet little roses on here. And then there is a yellow gingham ruffle also. All right, so then getting into the ephemera packs, I always have a 15-piece ephemera pack and then a 30-piece ephemera pack that just correlate and go along with the collection in case you'd like extra things to play with in your journal. And then I had a bunch of these gorgeous rose napkins left over. This napkin here, and then there are 2 others. You're going to see these pop up in the main collection and also in the different ephemera packs. So if you're somebody who likes to decoupage and you might be interested in some more of these napkins, these will also be listed. All right, so let's start with the 15-piece ephemera pack. So these ephemera packs typically have more than what I mentioned. This is a 15-piece ephemera pack, but if I count correctly, it's actually more like 17, and that's not even counting the individual tickets on the strip. So just something to note. It will have at least 15, but typically there's a few extra items. So this collection being called My Story, it's going to have a lot of fun elements for telling your story. I thought, you know, here in the journaling community, that's what we're doing. So I thought that would be a super fun theme. So in this pack, there is a vintage library, personal library label that you would typically add to the inside cover of your book if you wanted to say that the book belonged to you. So I thought these were fun, and you just glue it in. It's just a piece of parchment paper, and you can glue it anywhere in your journal. There is 1 of those framed coin envelopes, 2 pink little price tags. Altogether, there are 10 tickets on here. So this is a strip of 10 pink tickets. This is a cut apart that came with the paper collection that I ended up using for my journal collection. So this is the Wallflower collection from Simple Stories. I've linked it in the past videos when I've shared hauls when I started collecting this stuff, but I will link it down below again for anyone who might be interested. So this is a cut apart. They're all going to be different, so you might not receive this exact one, but you will receive one cut apart from the Paperline. There is a really pretty rose patterned postcard that'll be in this 15-piece ephemera pack. There's pretty much one in every ephemera pack. This is also something every image will be different on. There is a hand-stamped manila tag with this typewriter down at the bottom. A really pretty rose floral recipe card. An inventory type tag. There are 2 of these little poly envelopes. I really love including these often because I love using them in my journal. They have a sticky strip here at the top and they really fit perfectly inside your journal page. So you're going to get 2 of these, and they have this really pretty shabby rose pattern on there if you can see it. There we go. I'll put it against an envelope. So I just think those are so fun. You can tuck a little picture away in there or a card. This is a really fun find for me. This is just a little note-taking pad that you would sit by the telephone back in the day. So this is a vintage little piece of paper, and I just love the image on that. It definitely took me back in time to telling a lot of stories on the telephone. So I thought that was fun. This is the napkin that's included in this kit. I thought these would be so fun to decoupage down on our journal pages. And it is full of roses. So there's lots of little pieces there that you could use. A couple pieces of vintage stationery are in here. This is an old Post-a note or Just a Note, whatever the trifold one is. I think it's Just a Note. And it has this really pretty rose pattern on there with this sweet little butterfly. And then it's just one of those trifold pieces of stationery. Another piece of vintage stationery. This one has this sweet little floral pattern there in the top corner. This is a vellum envelope, and I just love these. I've used them in the past, but never in this really pretty gold color. So these are super fun. This is also in the main collection. And then a couple more items. There is an Edith Holden book page in here. These are always so fun to play around with. You can cut out the images. You can use the words on backgrounds in your tags. So of course, all of these book pages vary, but there will be one Edith Holden book page. And then I like to include samples of wallpaper. So this kit has this gingham type stripe with pink and white stripes. So that is everything in the 15-piece ephemera pack. And then getting into the 30-piece ephemera pack for someone who might want a little bit more to play with. Okay, so there is another cut apart from that Paperline. Like I said, they're all different and they all vary. This is a little journaling card that came in a set from Maggie Holmes. Again, most of these vary, they're all different, but I thought the journaling cards were so pretty and they match this collection beautifully. So they're all going to be different, but you'll know which ones are the Maggie Holmes because they still have this tab, this perforated tab that can come off the top of it. There are 2 vintage playing cards in this kit. This pink one is also in the main kit, and then this really pretty yellow one will also be included here. There are 2 blue price tags, 2 pale pink scalloped tags. There is 1 yellow claim check, another one of those vintage rose print postcards. And again, all of these vary. Here's a hand stamped tag included in this kit, and it just has this stack of books here on the bottom. I just love those stamps. Another one of those vintage little telephone note papers. This is the book label that I included in this kit. It just has this fun little gnome on here. I almost wish I would have found these earlier for the fairy collection, but that's okay. It works great for the My Story collection too. So I just love the little woodland print there. And this is an old label also. Another one of those rose recipe cards. 1 blank manila tag. 2 of those framed coin envelopes, a strip of those pink tickets. There is an alteration tag here, an extra library card and pocket, a mini CD case. I love these smaller CD cases because they fit so well in the Traveler's Notebook size journal. There is a green colored little treat bag, this little paper sack, 1 pink guest check, 2 more of those little shabby chic rose colored poly bags. There is a manila time card in here. This is a really pretty piece of vintage stationery. I just love that sweet little girl down there putting her letter in the mailbox. Again, fits beautifully with the theme. This is the napkin that's included in this kit. Again, just more roses that will be beautiful decoupaged in the journal. So the napkin is covered in roses. I always show that because some of the napkins don't reprint it on all sides. So it does have all of the roses, but then the front is the only part that has that gold foiling around the edges of it. There is a larger pink paper sack. This is something I used as a book page in the journal, so I thought somebody might enjoy having an extra one of those. I have enjoyed making little journaling booklets out of these in the past, so these are a lot of fun. There is a book page in here about old roses. This one just happens to be damask roses, but the images are really pretty. You could cut them out and make journaling cards out of them. You could cut some of the rose images out and just use them as ephemera in your journal. Another Edith Holden book page. So there is one Edith Holden book page in this kit. Again, they all vary. There is a strip of 3 gold foil labels. These would be great working into your collages and things on your journaling page. There's a piece of letterhead here. I just love these. It has a typed font there at the top that says hi there. All of these trailing letters here, and then a fun little typewriter down at the bottom. And what's fun about this paper, it is also brown on the opposite side. And then the wallpaper sample that I used in this kit is this really pretty gingham stripes here in the back, and then just some pretty floral images there. So you can make tags with this, you can make little envelopes. That is everything in the 30-piece ephemera pack. All right, you guys, so that is everything. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to all of you who have reached out to me and have just shared with me how excited you are about this collection release. I am too. It feels like a long time coming. Thank you with your patience with me having out-of-town guests and flying back home to visit my family. And I'm just so happy to be getting everything put together and ready for this weekend. So again, Friday, June 9th at noon Eastern Standard Time. All of these things you will find up on my website tomorrow. And don't forget that video will post in the morning. So if you are not subscribed to my channel and you don't want to miss that video, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss that video as well as future releases. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.